Like the video and subscribe right now, or this evil doggo will spawn in your room too. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Is there an emoji for "I saw your text but didn't know how to perfectly respond to it, so I waited until I knew exactly what to say, but it's been 3 weeks so now I just feel microbursts of shame every time I see your name in the elephant graveyard of messages on my phone." A huge red flag for me is when a guy's favorite book is a hollowed out copy of Mein Kampf with a gun in it. Learned today that my ex-husband buys his weed from a lesbian dominatrix that banned him from DJing at her Shrek's club because he kept playing his version of Lean On Me made entirely of samples of Homer saying "Doc." Amazing. Every word in that sentence is better than the last. Imagine a swarm of 8-year-olds, all wearing Minecraft, Angry Birds and Minion t-shirts, running up to you and viscously beating the living shit out of you while chanting YouTuber intros. This is really specific. Are you okay? I'm glad the portrait of Ben Franklin stayed the same on the new $100 bill. There's something about his slight, tight frown, the paternal hint of disappointment in his eyes and those pursed, sealed lips that seem to say, "I don't approve of what you're doing, but I can't stop you from rolling this banknote into a straw and ripping a fat trail of white lightning in the Buffalo Wild Wings handicapped bathroom stall. You got 'em beautiful disaster." The rumor that I'm secretly creating a zombie apocalypse to generate demand for flamethrowers is completely false. Imagine getting in a cab blacked out trying to make it home, and you wake up with $3,000 in your pocket. You panic cause you don't know how you got the money. 10 months later you're watching TV and see your drunk ass getting in the back of the cash cab and nailing all the questions. You have to come to terms with the fact that realistically in a post-apocalyptic world there's a 99% chance you'll die from diarrhea after drinking bad water and you will never get a chance to wear football armor and make a machete out of duct tape and a lawnmower blade or whatever. Why did I study computer science? Well, I have a dream of becoming a white tech guy's third consecutive Asian girlfriend and smiling quietly on his arm at San Francisco parties while he pretends his yellow fever is actually an interest in Japanese urbanism. I want to make an infomercial where it's not clear what the guy's selling, like he's demonstrating how powerful this vacuum is by sucking up a bowling ball, but then he starts showing you how strong the bowling ball is by dropping it on some knives, but then he's showing how the knives haven't been damaged at all by using them to cut through some shoes, and it goes on and on for 2 hours then just loops back to the start while a number flashes on screen the whole time, and if you call it just echoes whatever you say. Back to you. Cool country you've got there. Would be a shame if someone invented a website for ranking hot girls on campus and your mom used it to learn how to poison herself with horse paste. One day I hope to be wealthy enough to not do a double take every time I see abandoned furniture on the side of the road. Just to confirm, everyone feels tired all the time, no matter how much sleep they get or caffeine they consume, but also has trouble falling asleep / is constantly hungry, but also nauseous with acid reflux / spends every second working or cleaning yet nothing gets accomplished. My plan would involve hollowing out West Virginia and using the slag to fill in Lake Ontario, completing a diagonal chain of now saltwater lakes across Turtle Island and linking the Arctic and Atlantic seas. This would benefit no one and cause untold damage. I will take no questions. Listen here, you toe-eyed cabbage. I wasn't born into this world, so your fat ass could choke out low-level insults at me. I hope you stub your toe in the dark and have to crawl around your bedroom at 3:47 AM in horrific pain after going to the kitchen for a midnight snack of cheese and crackers, you absolute gormless minger. Sorry. When you're coming up to a roundabout and your homie says, "Yo, watch this," before ripping the e-brake of his 89 Nissan 240 SX with 230,000 miles. 25 to 30 years is so long, y'all. It's long enough to be born. Grow up, go to grad school, make no money in your field, get a steady day job, have that job suddenly vanish because of a global pandemic, and get way too into D&D as a coping mechanism. So, anyone got a good idea for something fun we can do on my birthday? I've already heard laser tag, which, let's be honest, is pretty hard to beat. You could each go to a different car dealership, you know the ones that give you free coffee to make you feel at home, and take the same make and model car out for a test drive, along with a smooth talking salesman of course, and then meet up with each other at a predetermined location and park the cars around each other to form an inescapable ring. Then you put all the salesmen together in the middle with some gladiator style weapons and tell them that you'll buy a car from whoever lives. It's cheaper than a movie and there's free coffee. This guy needs to write books. Being a hentai voice actress must be weird. Imagine you're in a soundproof room pleasurably screaming into an 800,000 yen microphone about how much you love old man dick at 10:47 am on a Tuesday in October, while your 45-year-old male boss oversees from a window nearby. Eventually you look up from 2 hours of practicing your unnaturally high-pitched moans and see him give you a big thumbs up as you pretend to have an orgasm. I swear I'm the only person alive who respects when people are sleeping. Literally nobody else gives a shit. They all blast music, turn the lights on, decide to watch a movie on my bed, start the lawnmower. Like how the duck did you even get this lawnmower in my room, and why? Guys who drive automatic, my car is automatic. Guys who drive manual, I will never drive an automatic cause I'm a real driver and I'm one with my machine. After I drive I put the shifter in my ass because me and my machine are one. Your Tinder date welcomes you into their bedroom. They excuse themselves and go to the restroom, leaving you alone on their bed. What is your next move? A. Lick their Himalayan salt lamp. B. Lick their Himalayan salt lamp. C. Lick their Himalayan salt lamp. D. All of the above. Featured comment. Samuel Hunter. Me. Sleeps to avoid my problems. My nightmares. Bonjour. If you want to be featured in the next video, use hashtag dankness. My 36 female husband, 41 male, has some disturbing requests for after he's passed away. This one is really bizarre, and I'm sorry ahead of time. My husband of 12 years has had some medical problems recently. The topic about end of life plans came up, and I asked if he wanted to be buried. He didn't want that, nor did he want to be cremated. My husband wants me to have his skull taken from his body and cleaned. Then he wants that skull put on the mantelpiece in the living room. The rest of his body he wants sent to one of those places that makes the gems out of bodies and made into 2 blue diamonds. He then wants those gems to be put in the eye socket of the skull to look like eyes. Then he can watch the family home and be passed down through the generations. The single most important thing a man can do to be an ally is give his woman friends permission to give dudes at the bar his number, so when they call he can angrily say that's not funny because she died 15 years ago that very night. The population of Scotland is around 5.25 million and there are 600 million cats in the world, so if every cat decided to invade Scotland, each Scot would have to fight off around 114 cats each, and I really don't think they could pull it off. Life is basically this. 1. You get born without your consent. 2. Grow up. 3. You realize everyone is sad, nothing matters, and nobody has any answers. 4. You eat cold spaghetti over the sink and think about life. 5. Not bad, you think, gazing out the kitchen window at the night sky. If I drop my hammer on a job site and it falls 30 feet onto someone's head, is that involuntary manslaughter, or would OSHA step in and protect me cause he didn't wear a hard hat? Folks who don't give you a recipe because it's a family secret are very odd. First of all, it's not like your family is living off these cinnamon rolls, and secondly, you've told me you cheat on your wife before, so like, Is it ducking clove or not? I want Terry Crews and Vin Diesel to do a buddy cop movie where they are both secret nerds, but they don't want the other to know. Like Vin Diesel plays D&D on weekends and Terry likes to create epic crossover fan art. Somehow they have to work undercover at Comic Con, and for whatever reason I need Daniel Radcliffe to be the villain. I'd like to add, not a character played by Dan Radcliffe. Dan Radcliffe, appearing as himself. No wait. I want Elijah Wood to play Daniel Radcliffe. Elijah Wood plays Daniel Radcliffe and his evil sidekick is Elijah Wood played by Daniel Radcliffe. It's wild that you can just do anything. Date the wrong person, choose the wrong career. You can go outside and start eating dirt if you want, and the universe lets you. Not even a pop-up like "Are you sure?" Imagine you are living inside a tiny mushroom house with a tiny chimney deep in the woods. No one knows you exist. You make soup in a tiny pot. You are free. Sorority girls be like, "Oh my god, I'm such a crackhead," while talking on the phone with their friend on the Bluetooth speaker in their BMW, while hitting their Juul, sipping their Hydra flask, and wearing $130 Lululemon shorts. Yeah, Bethany. Try crack. Just once. Please. Would you rather fight a buff nerd or a jock who listens to jazz? Things to remember. Nerd has a lot of pent-up anger, might pretend you are his dad. Because of the jock's exposure to jazz music, his attack patterns and movements are a lot less predictable. Alexa, show me the unnervingly large Venn diagram of people who hate immigrants, but love to take 23andMe tests to find out exactly what type of immigrant their family once was. Asparagus grows like it's trying to prank some idiot into thinking this is how asparagus grows. If you ask a coworker how are you, and they say well, I'm here, that loosely translates to I need you to push me off the roof. We can make it look like an accident. If I die, I'm finally free. If I live, we'll sue this place and split the money. Please help. Would it be immoral to raise a baby to believe they're growing up in the 90s by only exposing them to 90s media and telling them the year is 1998, and then one day, when they're a bit older, just expose them to present day media and convince them they were asleep for a long time but didn't age? The whales did not kill JFK. The whales are in no way responsible for the assassination of John F. Kennedy. I bet if they made Ratatouille 2 it would have been like Ratatouille International, and they would have entered a cookery contest and met chefs from around the world, but they all had different rats in their hats, like a sushi rat and a Guy Fieri rat and a Germany rat called Ratwurst. Picture this, you're 31. You just married your soulmate and are on your way to your beautiful honeymoon. The plane lands in Bora Bora. As it touches the ground, your wife begins clapping. She's an airplane clapper. You get on a plane right back to America and you never speak again. Did a rooster write this? What do roosters do? The roosters may break up hen fights, find and give treats to then hens, encourage egg laying, and even monitor the nest boxes. Roosters are beautiful. Roosters are classic farmyard icons, and they are gorgeous to look at in many cases. Roosters have a lot of personality. You've been visited by Super Doggo. This doggo will protect you from all your enemies, but only if you comment. You're a hero, Super Doggo.